going to get ready and do a small little craft. Now, you may be wondering, what does this have to do with sugar and fears? Well, it kind of doesn't. It's just a fun little craft that we have here. We have all these little pieces right here. And I'm sure you kind of got an idea on what exactly we're making here. But it's just a fun little craft that we're doing today, just for the fun of it, just for the holiday season. And I've been wanting to do this for a while. My holiday is very busy. So many people need my attention this holiday season. I'm working on so many different things at the same time. It's totally hectic. But anyway, so what we have here is we are going to be making a Santa pop-up toy. All right. So the first thing that we're going to do is we are going to move all this stuff out the way, and we are going to first start off with Santa's front side. So this is Santa's back side. All right, and we're going to put that away. That's his back side. This is the side that we're going to focus on the most. All right, and what we're going to do first is we are going to put in all his little details. So I want to start off by adding in his beard. I mean, like, I don't know why the beard specifically. I just feel like it just needs to go on first. And we need to make sure that everything is lined up perfectly. Make sure nothing is out of place. All right. All right, there we go. All right. And if we're going to put on his face and beard, we got to put on his mustache. So we are going to put on his mustache on top of that. All right. Hopefully everything is lined up here. All right. Next, we are going to put on his belt. And the reason I'm going to put on his belt next is literally just because part of it's been ripped off and I kind of want to get it out the way. So we're going to put that belt right here. All right. And then this will be like his fur that he has on his coat to keep him warm. And I think that goes down here, right? Yeah, it seems to fit. So I'm going to say it goes right down here. All right. Let's give him his gloves. So we're going to give him his tiny little gloves. I'm going to assume this is the right hand. So we're going to put this on the right side. Want to make sure that's all lined up perfectly. All right. And this is his left hand. Let's put his left hand on there. All right, now, before I finish, I do want to say that we are kind of missing a part because Santa's supposed to have like a hat piece up here, but we don't seem to have that. So we're going to improvise that. It really looks awkward without it. So we're going to improvise on that a little bit. So I'm going to use this glue gun and I'm going to kind of put a gluing on Santa's head. And we're going to put this on top of it. Now this is not felt. This is just paper, but I feel like this will still give us the same illusion. And we're going to cut these edges too. So, do I have any scissors? I do have scissors, just not with me at the moment. It's all right. We'll work with that later. All right. Now, this little piece right here, I'm sure you're wondering what this is. This is the cotton ball on Santa's hat. All right. So this is gonna go right here. All right. There we go, right there. Alright, we're almost done with Santa Claus right now. We just need to give him his boots. So let's give him his boots, shall we? So we're going to give him his right foot. I don't know why we're always starting on the right side. I mean, maybe it's just because it's the correct side, you know. Sorry, stupid little joke there. It's alright. And then we're going to get his left foot because it's what's left. Once again, another stupid joke. I know. Alright. So let's look at Santa Claus here. So we have Santa Claus here. Oh, but I'm sorry, we forgot to give him his eyes. So now I want to say that when this craft was put together, it had these little tiny eyeballs. Well, the only problem is the other eyeball is not here. So we had to go with some bigger eyeballs, but we decided to make them blue. Alright, so before we glue them on, let's try to see where exactly we want these eyeballs at. Alright, I feel like Santa Claus with blue eyes does greatness, but let's try the black eyeballs just because it's so I feel like the black eyeballs are pretty iconic. So let's try the black one. So we're gonna put these aside. We're gonna try the black ones just to see what it looks like. All right. So we have the black ones here. All right. So we have the black ones here, and they don't look too bad. I mean, what do you think? Do you think the black ones or do you think the blue ones? Um, I'm gonna go ahead and say, oh, I have a friend here saying the black ones. Um, well, I guess if you like the black ones, then we'll just go with the black ones. I was gonna go for the blue ones, but all right. So these eyes don't have any stick to them, so we're going to have to use the hot glue gun. So this is a little bit of a challenge here because I'm not quite sure where the eyes will officially go, but we're going to put one here. All right. And where did the other black eyeball go? Huh? Where'd the other black eyeball go? Uh-oh. Don't tell me I lost it. Alright, so there's the blue ones right there. I literally had it. That's the problem with crafts like these tiny crafts. You gotta be very careful on where things are put and stuff because one minute they're there and poof, they're gone. Alright, well, since I lost the other eyeball, I got two options now. I can either do tiny eyeball, give Santa a crazy cartoonish look, or I can give him a blue eyeball and give him that what do you call that? What do you call it when you have two different colored eyes? I know there's a word for it. But yeah, we can either do the silly look or we can do the different colored eye look. So I cannot find this other eyeball. I don't know what happened to it. Oh, oh, hold on. Found it. There we go. There we go. All right, cool. All right. Truth be told, I was gonna go with the small eyeball idea. All right, so let's put that in. Alright, so now we have our Santa image. You know what? I do want to get rid of this little image here. So you know what we're going to do? We're going to just fold it to the back. But we can't do that right now. Well, I guess we can. So let's peel this off. Put these little flaps into the back. That might affect our project a little bit, but don't worry, we'll get it fixed. Alright, so we're gonna move these eyeballs out the way. Alright, now what we're going to do next is we're going to put the back side of our Santa Claus on the front side here. Alright, but we are going to stick it onto this little popper thing here. So let's do that. So let's take this sticky part off of it. Looks like Santa Claus got some whiskers over here. Okay. Hopefully I'm not touching it so much that this adhesive is becoming less sticky. Gotta get this little corner off here. Alright. Now the first thing we're going to do is we're going to put Santa on the sticky platform first. That's what we're going to do. Then we're going to come over and then we're going to put him, we're going to try to line this up perfectly. Alright. It's alright, he got a little bump there. Hold on, well, his feet are not lined up. I want his feet to be lined up. Alright, there we go. Alright, so now we have Santa Claus all tidied up. Now, let's watch what this new little toy can do. Alright, so here's Santa Claus. We're going to push him down a little bit. Huh. Can't push him down. Maybe I put him too far. Maybe I put him too close to the end. Cause he can't fly up. Let me see if I can fix him a little bit. See if we can pull apart Santa real quick. Is he broken? Not doing anything. Did we break him? Santa Claus, are you alright? Well, Santa Claus ain't doing nothing. Kind of a bummer. So I guess he's just gonna be a little figurine. Well, all right. So Santa's gonna be a little figurine. He's not gonna pop up or anything. I mean, like what's supposed to happen is if we take him apart real quick. Anything changing? Nope. Well, we'll just put Santa back on where he was. Here, we'll put this in, and we'll stick this where it was before. Line up the feet. Hmm. Well, that's our toy. That's it. That's all we got. Santa's not doing anything, but he still looks nice. I mean, like, look at that. He's got his beard. He's got his clothes. This was the one part that I was nervous about the most was because without it, it just looked a little awkward. But so I'm glad we were able to solve that little problem. But yeah, that's our little toy right there. Since Santa doesn't pop up, then we'll just call him a little statue. And here, got himself a little snowflake, which is made from fuse beads. You know, I always liked the idea of fuse beads. Kind of cool, like being able to make something and fuse it together. They have the ones that you can make out of water. I tried those one time too. Although I think I accidentally got it splashed and then it got ruined. But yeah, there we go. So there's Santa Claus. And I hope you guys have a Merry Christmas. Hey, Christmas Eve is tomorrow. So, as I always say, chill out and Merry Christmas.